Hello all, welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I'm of course game operator and narrator, so we are still on the search for dilithium because that's a terrible thing that I've gone ahead and wasted. Whoops. Unfortunately, this system is pretty much tapped out. There is, what is here? A repair station we can go ahead and patch up at, which I'm not too sure we're going to use just yet. There's also a couple, okay, let me just, geranium mines here that we could probably grab extra resources from. And we are a little bit low, but we've got no place to fuel back up. So luckily we've gone ahead and patched up a little bit of our deuterium usage. We have another battery compartment underway, which is going to cover our excess power issue. Can't upgrade the warp core without more dilithium. I'm currently working on generating food. Generating 50 a turn, or every 9 cycles. It's going to take us a little bit to get up there, but we do have a nice cushion. We also happen to have an issue with morale. Now, I could build crew quarters, which is kind of what I'm going for, but we don't have the power. The other thing I can do is build an emergency quarters, which is going to drop morale by 1 per cycle, but it should help offset the current minus 14 that we're suffering from because we have 40 people who are unhoused. So I'll go ahead and get this underway. And I think, just for research, because we have 143 sitting here, I would like cargo bay level 2. Mainly because I have every desire in the world to upgrade these to something a little bit better. And dynamic storage as well, which decreases the energy cost of cargo bays and large cargo bays by 1. Very, very good. As for everything else, obviously a large cargo bay is what we're going for. Do I just skip the cargo bay level 2 and go to the large? I did set up the space for it. We'll begin the research on it. And in the meantime, because we have some duranium space, we'll set on over and see what's going on in the Kazon Raider. Battery compartment is built. I believe this is going to take 1 energy. Yes. So we're actually going to be energy neutral with the emergency quarters online. Perfect. Perfect. I'll take it. Hi. We're here. Oh, it's the planet on the ship. Whoops. Just burn a little bit more here while we're doing this. Let us analyze the forest area. We're going to get reduced resources, and that's fine. And we can take another 30. I think we're probably set to go ahead and skip this system, move on to the next one. System 80.1 does have that distress signal in it. Let's have us a look, shall we? Probably. Should also get in the ship here. Alright, quarters are online. That dropped it from minus 12 to minus 8. So not bad. Again, we are energy neutral though. So anything else going on is going to have to be a hot minute. That's food. Deuterium, food. Titanium. Looks like people. Come on, man. Any dilithium? Not really. We do have a couple fuel sources. Let's hit up the first one. We'll do 500. Less chance to go ahead and have bad side effects. And that brings us back up to 1330. As for our trade offers, max out our titanium? We could do it. There's also a case on carrier just down the to the south end of the galaxy or the solar system here. What do? Well, check the rack first, I guess. Captain, we reached our destination, so let's send an away team. Who are we looking for? Nothing really set up here. Definitely gonna need 2 locked for security. The Blana for engineering. And Tom? There's no diplomacy, unfortunately. Let's try it. The inside of the Raider shows signs of a massive explosion. No signs of the crew. What do we do? Can't call for survivors, which would help morale. Scan for life signs of the crew is pretty low. Let's spread out. Oh god! A prolonged search yields a terrible discovery. The Kazon crew is fused with the wreckage. One comatose survivor is beamed directly to the Voyager sickbay. Well, that's terrible. What happened here? Yeah, we're gonna try and scan the ship's atmosphere. Stay away from the red. Thank you. The scans reveal residual energy signatures indicative of a catastrophic explosion. The causes remain a mystery, but the evidence points to an internal malfunction. So how do we find the origin of the explosion? Well, I better examine the ship's energy conduits. Conduits show signs that a massive pre-explosion energy surge originated in an irradiated area behind a force field. Yeah, cool. Captain, there's a strange console inside the force field. It could be the origin of the explosion, but the radiation is preventing us from getting any closer. How should we proceed? Do we get everyone super fatigued? Or try and save Tom for maybe something? Ugh. Scan the console from a distance. The analysis reveals traces of Federation technology within the console. The away team returns the Voyager with a shocking discovery. Alright, nobody died. I'll take it. Nobody died. I also still don't have any dilithium. It seems the Kazon tried to install Federation technology. We are unsure why. Can't we transport it out to examine it? Not with those levels of nucleonic radiation. We could create a subspace bubble or build an expander. One's quicker and riskier, the other's safer, but more resource intensive. We got the resources, we'll build the expander. We won't risk lives no matter how expensive it is. How on earth did the Kazon get their hands on Federation technology? The most probable explanation is that someone on our ship gave it to them. I don't like this. If technology changed hands, maybe it happened on the planet earlier. Seska. Who could have met with them while you were on the surface? Ensign Seska was unaccounted for. I was picking mushrooms. The Kazon ambushed me. Quite. I suggest interviewing the Kazon survivor, Captain. Captain, this raises serious security concerns with Maquis personnel in critical areas. And this is about you being passed over for chief engineer, isn't it, Carrie? No, Taurus, it's about security. Convenient timing, Carrie. Almost like someone wanted to make the Maquis look like perfect scapegoats. Enough. We'll determine the truth through proper investigation. Sickbay to Captain Janeway. It's the Kazon. His own blood cells are killing him. I need to perform a complete, oh, that's a word. Pyrocyte replacement to save him. Requesting authorization. Are we equipped for this procedure? I've already run a crew complementary compatibility analysis. I've also noticed Ensign Seska never provided a blood sample. I had a childhood disease and I was warned never to donate blood. I already found enough compatible blood donors among the crew, but we still require a blood sample for general medical purposes. I don't see the point in that, Doctor. Yeah, you can provide a sample now, thank you. Ensign Seska, or you provide a blood sample. It is for your own good. And about the Kazon patient? Oh, we do have the surgical device from the Vidians. It's 100%. I gotta use it. The Vidian surgical device will help, Doctor. Good news, Captain. The Kazon is stable. Chances are high that he'll survive. Good. Let me know as soon as he wakes up. Let's proceed with building the expander. Well, I'm going to assume we gotta build that in the workshop. And that's going to take a couple turns. Okay. We managed to squeeze out an extra 4 points of power before we went neutral. We'll go for the titanium. Large cargo bay has been researched. Gonna upgrade hydroponics bay. Anything else in engineering that we've already unlocked tiers 2 and 3 for? Warp core efficiency is very good. That boosts energy. I think that's a really good thing to save up for him. We're only 7 science away. Should have done that first. Whoops. That's okay. Blindly beam a team. No, thank you. Another thing, we could fix this shuttle bay. We're going to turn it off, but we can fix it. And since we have the resources, we might as well. Did we do the long trip? The world of the Class P planet is largely glaciated, but a sensor discovered animal life can be used as food source. Hunt them? Don't give me red, don't give me red. Poor crew got injured, that's awesome. We got more food, a little bit closer to our state of flux goal. Back to the Raider. And let's turn this off. That's 8 power, too much. Although, yeah, we're gonna switch it up. We got it fixed, but we're not gonna use it just yet, unless we have to. All right, orders for the Raider. Oh, now we're in trouble. Hi. Captain 2 Kazon Nistrim Raiders approaching. They're hailing us. Open the channel. Liaison vessel, I am Catherine Janeway, captain of the Federation starship Voyager. I'm Kalu, first Mage of the... Is it Mage or Mage? Of the Kazon Nistrum. What have you done to our ship? We responded to a distress call. By the time we arrived, there was only one survivor. I demand to speak to him. We better not refuse the demand of a Kazon Nistrum, Captain. We should question the survivor first, without outside influence. I demand to see my crewman immediately. We're going to allow the visit. Alright, well, beam me over. Your crewman will recover, Maj Kulu. Few physicians could have achieved such a... I will take him back to my ship. I prefer he stay here. We found Federation technology in the ship, and I want some answers. Very well, Captain. At least allow me a moment with him. Janeway and the doctor turn away, granting Kalu a moment of privacy with his injured crewman. A tense silence fills the room, broken only by the hum of the biomonitors. Suddenly, a faint rattle, the sound of a sharp intake of breath. Janeway and the doctor turn around. Kalu pulls a small device from the Kazon neck, quickly concealing within his sleeve. Within seconds, the Kazon patient starts to shake violently, then collapses. He's dead! What have you done? Me? Captain? He simply expired. Get off my ship. Janeway to away team, get ready to recover the console. Keep your hands off our ship or it will be considered an act of war. War, Captain! Yeah, no. We played your game. Now it's mine. I'm not going to argue with a captain who murders his own crew. Don't get in our way, Kalu. Your technology makes you brave, Captain, but you have only one ship. There will be 4 Kazon vessels off your bow soon enough. I don't negotiate with murderers, Kalu. Janeway out. Janeway to away team, get ready to recover the console. Ooh, this is going to be dicey, isn't it? We need... I'm going to assume probably a fair bit of security. And probably engineering. Captain, we're back on the radar, but the bridge entrance is jammed shut. I'm positive it was open before. What a weird coincidence. Unlock the door mechanism. The door slides open smoothly, revealing the bridge beyond. The way team enters, alert. Captain, the bridge has been tampered with. How do we proceed? Yeah, right off the bat. Oh. Investigate the room for any tracks. I see the lithium, and we can get it. Come on, baby, give me the gold. Ah, so close. A thorough search reveals that someone else had been there recently. They notice a trap next to the force field and disarm it. Whoever was on the bridge didn't want us recovering that console. Alright, well, I guess it's time to use the expander to rotate the force field away from the console. The way team carefully rotates the force field. However, they discover the console is fused to its surroundings, making removal a challenge. I was gonna say, and I just used Balana. Hello, Tuvok. Tuvok's at the ready. Use phaser fire to sever the connection points. The away team uses precise phaser bursts to sever the fused connection points. The console is freed, though not much to look at. The team returns to Voyager with the console. Alright, we got a little dilithium. And that's 15. Console recovered, Captain. It is indeed from Voyager. What was it supposed to be? We will analyze the console. Of all things, it's a food replicator. Or at least it was trying to be. We take replicators for granted, but imagine what it means to a culture that doesn't have this technology. Or to us, if we lost them. We're struggling with food shortage ourselves, just like the Kazon. Just give them a replicator. Show them how it works. It could smooth things over with Kalu. We need friends. Prime directive. Do not interfere with the technological development of another culture. And it's awfully convenient you're suggesting we give away Federation technology. Just like you were conveniently found in the cave with the K's on. Loyalties. You're out of line, Carrie. I won't tolerate you questioning every Maquis loyalty. Dismissed. Captain, we have a chance to show some goodwill. We could offer Kalu some food. It may not be replicators, but it could build some trust. After talking big and bad, we have the spare food. I don't see the point in building trust with a murderer, but I do feel sorry for his people. Fine. Contact Kalu, send them the food. Wise, Captain. I'll see to the arrangements. Regardless, we can't ignore the fact that someone on this ship provided them with technology. Chakotay, you won't like to hear this, but Seska has made herself suspicious. However, Carrie points the finger at her a little too much. Captain, I propose a full investigation in which would require I suspend my other duties. Approved, Lieutenant. So we got Lieutenant Nunes. Nuens? I'm gonna get see all that so much in the comments. Nuens. Oh my gosh, I am struggling. English is the language that hides in back alleys and steals consonants and vowels from other languages. With Tuvok currently unavailable, his duties as Chief of Security will be temporarily covered by a lieutenant here. No nonsense military man. All right. We will focus on that. Now, as far as dilithium goes, with us doing the upgrade, I have to turn that online. Let me just double check something. Could build that. It's going to take 8 power. Ideally, I can make it for a lot of things. Getting that back online requires 3 of these. I think everything here requires more and more and more, doesn't it? This only requires very little. That's biogel. That requires 8 power too. Questions. We still got people without rooms too. Power. I think for tier 2, what did it require? 20 dilithium. All right, so I was off by 5 still. We'll have to save it. As for right now, got nothing sitting here saying, well, we do one thing or another. That's 10 cycles away. Holy crap. Got a warp core efficiency online. Uh-oh. And what do you guys think? Captain, I've completed my investigation. Dr. DeBridge, I've analyzed Ensign Seska's blood sample. No childhood disease could ever explain her genetic markers. Ensign Seska is a Cardassian, genetically altered to look Bajoran. This is crazy. Impossible. You want me to believe Seska's a Cardassian agent who infiltrated the Maquis? It's really not that difficult to think. Ensign Seska being a Cardassian agent isn't as far-fetched as you might think. It is a common trick to use cosmic alterations for infiltration. I was also a spy under your command. Thank you for bringing that up again. What are your findings? An authorized transmission was sent to the Kazon a week ago. It originated in Lieutenant Carey's station. Also, I found an encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicator materials. That code, however, belongs to Ensign Seska. Incompetence or intent? Thank you, Lieutenant. Just doing a quick once-over. Carey resents Lieutenant Torres' appointment as chief engineer. He may have attempted to frame the Maquis as traitors by providing technology to the Kazon. Yet it was Ensign Seska who was close to the Kazon inside that cave, providing a perfect opportunity for the transfer of materials. She readily suggested offering the Kazon a replicator, demonstrating a willingness to provide them with advanced technology. Furthermore, Ensign Seska is Cardassian, a Cardassian spy within the Maquis to be exact. While not conclusive, it does not help her credibility. Finally, both the transmission from Carey's station and Seska's security code were easy finds. Was this a clumsy cover-up or a deliberate setup? Ultimately, they both present evidence suggesting culpability. Well, I guess now it's the time to decide. I know what I need to do. For weeks, a traitor has been in our midst, actively conspiring with the Kazon. That ends today. Oh, I know what I would do. Get the Cardassian spy. Ensign Seska, you are charged with treason. By transferring Federation technology to the Kazon, you have violated the Prime Directive. No, it's Carey. He's the one. He never trusted the Maquis, and he's using this to frame us. Tell that to the brig. You and your precious Starfleet principles. I did what was necessary. Your actions left us stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Blue offered protection, and I made a decision. A decision that could have impacted the entire quadrant. You lack resolve, Janeway. I don't. Computer, command XJL. With a triumphant smirk, Seska activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Janeway and the crew are left in shock. She's getting away. Override transport in progress. Can't, Captain. A security lockout is in place. Where's she going? Kazon vessel. It's getting ready to warp. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Yes, Seska. Battle stations, not red alert. Battle stations? Yeah. Even with our superior technology, we are massively outnumbered, Captain. What was it? 4? 5 to 1? Can I stop what is about to happen early enough? Ooh, that is going to be a big ass. We did steamroll them before. I don't know if the Maquis Raider is going to be helping us with this one. How big is Tuvok? How big is massively outnumbered? Oh. Oh, man. I'm going to say there's probably 5. And I think if we can disable weapons, we'll have a good chance. I'm not letting Seska escape, and I like a challenge. I am screwed. All right. That's not bad. That's 3. Although they do pack quite a punch. That's odd. These guys are significantly tougher than the last time I fought Kazon.
What are your orders, Captain?
I did not turn my torpedoes on. All right, you were going for weapons.
Attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
All right, new orders were good. One of your shields is dangerously low. Wow, they just completely wrecked the shields.
Moving to defend the ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain.
All right, that's 1. 1. Torpedoes are offline. Can't believe I did that. Where is everybody? All right, can't repair their shields. Give me all right. Offensive actions, go for weapons.
Attack the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready. Enemy is fled, Captain.
Good, good, good. You're next, buddy.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
That was a little premature. That's all right.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Shields are down. We're being a little heavy-handed here.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
That's weapons. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. Report. The Kazon Raiders have been defeated, but Seska escaped with Kaloum. It is probable Seska and Klue will seek vengeance. I recommend we prepare ourselves. We've got their number, Lieutenant. We're ready for them. Aside from the fact that that's a Starfleet, well, Maquis, Cardassian officer. Not working with them. Captain, thank you for your faith in me throughout this whole traitor affair. I realize my key comments were less than professional. For that, Lieutenant Taurus, I sincerely apologize. I now understand why the captain appointed you chief engineer. You clearly deserve that chair. Congratulations. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Carey. Truly. Pleased to see you both moving forward. I'll leave it to you. I suspect our chief engineer and a new assistant chief engineer have a lot to discuss. I'm honored, Captain. I'm going to be counting on you, Carrie. I'm not that up to date on all the latest Starfleet protocols. You're probably more familiar with the quirks of this warp engine than I am right now. I hope I can depend on you. I assure you, Lieutenant, you'll never get less than my best. We're going to stay here and do a little bit more bombing around. Mainly because we need food, and this is a new sector. Here's food. Not bad. Not bad. Please tell me that... Nope. It's interstellar cloud, but not the lithium. That's something. Dilithium. There's another sector for us to check out. Trading station. Interesting. But also not really a whole lot of anything really there. We do have 25 dilithium. So big question then. If our deuterium is going to generate more power, do we need to upgrade our warp core? Well, it is part of the requirements here. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. 70, 30, and 20. 3 cycles for that to kick in. On the bright side, our battery will go ahead and get some more work done in it. And we can start focusing on getting some more crew quarters set up. We'll do emergency quarters, that's 12, 24, 36. That'd be enough for everybody. I don't know if that's going to offset everything, but we'll try. First thing up, food. Oh, that's more red. Oh god. Oh, thank you. It's green. I'm having panic attacks every time it dips into the red. That's okay. As for everything else, where's our research sitting at? Almost done. Almost done. Laxian freighter? Max energy is upgraded. There's a 200-point morale spike. I'll take that. Let's move it up to tier 2. We're only burning 36. That's not bad, especially for that energy spike. That's actually really good for that energy spike. So with that said, why do I not have anyone on? That's warp core repair rate. Get Balana on that. We could carry into the workshop. So all this done, we can get this turned on. We can actually build. Once we get resources, we can build a large cargo bay. And we can start focusing on maybe getting some of these things shut down. And I think fuel is probably going to be our number one. First one's fuel. Second one can be, I don't know, uranium maybe. You get some of these either switched off or switched around. Food might be important too. And we're gonna need a biolab, aren't we? Might need two and upgrade both. We got the power. Hold on a second. We also have the power for everything else here. Let's get everything online. Not the worst thing in the world. And that's a lot of red and orange. Pretty much 50-50. Well, 2/3, I guess. That, not quite worth it. I thought I got everything on the edge of the system. Apparently I did not. Miss anything up here? Doesn't look like it. All right, emergency quarters are online. Core efficiency is also done. Morale is only dropping by -4. There's only 16 left. And do one more emergency quarter and then maybe do a regular quarter. And that should stop a morale bleed. Which would be good. All right, all full up on food storage. We are at 37 points of research. There's not really a whole lot we have here. But deuterium's taking a drop. That's good. That is very good. I need all of this stuff. Emergency quarters online. We are neutral. Perfect. Took a minute, but there we are. Have the shuttle perform close range scans. Stay out of the red. Oh, God. Well, that's odd. Probably shouldn't be like that. Destroyed the shuttle. We got nothing. And it's Kazon. Oh, God.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, good news.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
We got torpedoes again.
Ability ready, Captain.
Closing.
Ability ready, Captain.
A little evasive.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Get those weapons offline. Well, got a little bit better on that one. Got 17 titanium. All it cost us was one crew member and one shuttle. Do I have to build a new shuttle? I have to build a new shuttle. That sucks. That sucks a lot because I'm planning on using this stuff for other things. Oh, man. Ah. Now we need 80 for the biolab. Waste disassembler would be very good to have too. But we definitely need the biolab to get some bioneural gel packs up and running again. Where is that? That returns all resources when deconstructing a room. I don't think I have that unlocked yet. I'm assuming it's under engineering. That also wouldn't be bad. Power reduction for environmental support. Or is it under science? Advanced lighting. Waste disassembler is a tier 3. Deuterium or uranium. To research tier 3, we need 8 lithium. Yeah. Unfortunate. So I guess we focus on what we can do. Right now we need more deuterium, not deuterium. A little bit of both. I'm curious what this Class M planet is. Focus on deposits. And we're full up. I'll take that. Let's get our lab online. I should probably build... Ideally, I should probably build another battery. Give us a nice overhead here. Plus, there's nothing else I can put in that room. And then we can start focusing on getting everything else up and running here. And cleaning this out. And getting this online. 120. 120 and 30, and we have them all in the system here. Use tractor beam to collect the debris, please. Little bit at a time. We'll skip over fuel. Don't need it just yet. Oh, that's red. Ooh. That was heading right for the red, too. All right, now we need 30 titanium. Yeah, we'll just destroy it with the torpedo, please. No need to play. When's the work team available? 1 cycle. One cycle for both. We'll grab some fuel. Batteries online, biolaboratories online. This is going to take a big hit to our supplies. But we need these. Definitely need those. Get one of the large cargo bays online. And need more duranium. Grab the 600. Fuel tanks are pretty much topped up. And more playing with the tractor beams. I'll take that. Let's duck into the trading station. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward to cut more light years off our journey is beginning to affect their focus. It's not yet a problem, but to avoid a significant morale issue, I suggest we schedule a departure from the sector sooner rather than later. Bruh. I am gathering stuff and resources. Unfortunately, there's no dilithium here to trade. That's unfortunate. $600 fuel for duranium? Why not? It's going to be a resource that is going to be in use while regenerating these bioneural gel packs. Next thing we do... I'm gonna skip out of here real quick. Very shortly. Lower risk. And one last pick at maybe some duranium. That's 80. We're probably going to overshoot here by a good chunk. Might not be worth it. Not the risk level anyways. I don't think I went to system 80.2 yet. Large cargo bay online. We are at 161 out of 180 power generation. Plenty of space for fuel now. And I need titanium to get the other one set up. So, in the meantime, seeing how this is all very, very important and very, very difficult to go ahead and do. We're at 66 research points. And I need 40 titanium for that bonus of the Bassard collectors level 2. The interphasic coil spanner might actually be something. But hydroponics bay upgrade might also need to be a thing too. We'll figure it out very quickly. As of right now, Hydroponics bay level 2. Scans have discovered a wormhole, but subspace disturbances indicate it's collapsing rapidly. Captain, what do we do now? We don't have much time to investigate. Let's investigate right away. Hey, bonus. That is going to be a thing, though. We have to check out. Hey, dilithium. I'm super happy. Repair station. Some more food. Galaxian freighter. Kazon freighter. Freighter or fighter? Fighter. Important distinction. Kazon raider. There are 2 locations with potential dilithium. We have everything up and running. Life support's online. I get some of this debris cleared. That'll help with our duranium as well. As for this, we can switch this over to... What do we want to switch it over to? And this gets switched over to tritanium. I don't know what the second cargo bay is going to be just yet, but we'll get it figured. Two-thirds chance where everything's going to go good, and 1/3 chance where somebody dies. Fire torpedo. Is it worth the 1 point? Probably not. Nope. Hull's minus 35. We will repair the hull to above 50%. Sounds like a wonderful idea. Where's that repair station? God. What have I done? The game's not gonna give me, it's not gonna give me the lithium. It's just not going to. Minus 10 per cycle while remaining in the sector. That's fine. These are online. We'll need tritanium. We could pay the fuel cost. There are a couple fuel locations we can hit up. Let's also grab some food while we're here. Yeah, we'll stock up 900. No problem. It's all yellow. I got sick. That's all right. That's fine. It's all fine here. Hydroponics bay level 2 has been researched. We're at 30 tritanium. There we go. Fuel's back up and running. I don't think there's any tritanium in the sector, is there? There is not. We'll grab more food and then we'll swing by the wormhole. Going right for the orange. Ugh. But we're all golden. All golden here. What's our trade offer? Yeah, no, I'm not trading away my dilithium. Sorry. That's just not happening. Let's have a look at this wormhole, shall we? Captain, we're approaching the wormhole. On screen. View screen shows only the vast, star-studded expanse of the Delta Quadrant, but the coordinates indicated Voyager had arrived. Where is it? The wormhole, a supposed ticket home, remains stubbornly invisible. Are we in visual range? Affirmative, Captain. This must be the smallest wormhole on record. Magnify. Enhance. Enhance. Even magnified, the wormhole remains a frustratingly small blip on the screen. Disbelief and a flicker of despair cross the bridge crew's faces. Is this their only hope of returning home? It's small. The aperture is about 30 centimeters in diameter. But it is large enough for a message. Could carry a data transmission to Federation space in minutes. We still have to find out if it goes anywhere near the Alpha Quadrant. We could send a probe beforehand. A modified probe would have a greater chance of success, but would require time and resources. We can craft a modified. I'm alright with that. We at least have the resources for that job. And 5 cycles remaining, eh? See what we can do about some food. Stay out of the orange. Oh, God. 10 crew got sick. We're in for a rough bit. There's orange and red versus just light orange. I guess the orange is the exact same. Don't go colorblind. Here we go. Stay out of the orange. I'll take my tritanium and my deuterium, please. Worth it. All right. Probe blueprints are crafted. Send it in. Telemetry data incoming, Captain. The view screen shows a green vortex, the image transmitted by the probe from inside the micro wormhole. A sense of wonder and anxiety fills the bridge. What is on the other side? It doesn't look like any wormhole I've ever seen. It must be old or decaying. Any ideas where a probe will end up, Ensign? No, but phase variance in the radiation stream. It's stuck. Can it break free? Unlikely. Wait, it was just scanned by someone else. Hail them. Use the probe to reinforce the signal. We're receiving an answer, Captain. On screen. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. Who is receiving this communication? Son of a... I'm Telecromor of the Romulan Astrophysical Academy. Science vessel... Location Alpha Quadrant, Sector 1385. What are your coordinates? We are in the Delta Quadrant, but since it has been charted, I can't specify our exact location. Delta Quadrant? On a Federation starship called Voyager? I have not heard of a ship with that name. It's new, but not classified. Surprising. Romulans are usually well informed. I've been in deep space for over a year, and I'm not privy to the latest intelligence. I'm sure my government knows of any Federation expeditions to the Delta Quadrant. It's a complicated story. Please, if you could... I don't believe you. You're undoubtedly still in the Alpha Quadrant. I ask again, what are your coordinates? We can do a 95. With technical facts? Yeah, logic and Romulan don't exactly work. Give them facts. Listen, Gramps, just analyze the galactic coordinates via distant quasar triangulation. Our stellar density and dark matter profiles basically scream Delta Quadrant. Implausible, but I will believe you for now. Thank you, Captain Moore. Can you help us get in contact with Starfleet? Starfleet? You aren't making this any easier, Captain. Captain, we could try using the visual link signal to beam our crew to the Romulan ship. Linked beaming unlocks in the science tech tree. That has never been done before. We'd have to test it. Would you be willing to assist us, Captain Moore? Fine. But you will beam me to your ship and back, and then I'll see what I can do for you. Remore out. Captain, I am not convinced of the Romulan's benevolence. I will look further into him in Starfleet's databanks. Okay, well... Linked beaming. The science tree. Would that be under crew? These be 1 or 2. Link beaming, okay. Where's 40 science? Well, we got some time to kick around here for a minute or two. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's episode. If you like today's episode, by all means, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Every little bit does help. In the meantime, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.